my beloved children, when the weight of the world presses heavily upon you, remember that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Your struggles are not in vain. They are part of a divine plan designed to draw you closer to my heart and to mold you into the person you are meant to be. Consider the story of Job, a man who faced unimaginable hardships, yet remained steadfast in his faith. Through his perseverance, he discovered a deeper understanding of God's sovereignty and was ultimately restored and blessed beyond measure. As it is written in James 1:12, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." Your trials are the chisels shaping you into the masterpiece I envisioned, refining your character and strengthening your spirit. Trust in my plan, even when the path is obscured by shadows, for I am the light guiding you through the darkness. Reflect upon the journey of Joseph, who was betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery. Despite the injustice he endured, Joseph remained faithful, and in time, he rose to a position of great authority, saving many from famine. He recognized that what others intended for harm, God intended for good. Similarly, your trials may seem insurmountable, but they are opportunities for my power to be made perfect in your weakness. As Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians 12:9, "But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" Embrace your struggles as avenues through which my glory can be revealed, and know that I am working all things together for your good. Consider also the faith of the woman who suffered from bleeding for 12 years. Despite numerous treatments and depleted resources, she believed that merely touching the hem of my garment would heal her. Her faith was rewarded, and she was made whole. This demonstrates that unwavering trust in me, even amid prolonged suffering, can lead to profound healing and restoration. As it is written in Isaiah 41:10, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Your struggles are not indicators of my absence, but invitations to experience my presence more intimately. Remember the Israelites' exodus from Egypt, a journey fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Yet, through each trial, I provided guidance, sustenance, and protection. The parting of the Red Sea, manna from heaven, and water from the rock were tangible demonstrations of my faithfulness. In your own life, recognize that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I will make a way where there seems to be no way, and I will provide for your needs according to my riches in glory. Trust in me with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to me, and I will make your path straight. Reflect on the life of Peter, who, despite his initial fear and doubt, stepped out of the boat to walk on water toward me. When he shifted his focus to the storm, he began to sink. But upon calling out to me, I immediately reached out and caught him. This illustrates that even when your faith wavers, I am ready to rescue you. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will find the strength to navigate the tumultuous seas of life. As it is written in Psalm 46:1, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble." Your struggles are not the end of your story, but the beginning of a testimony to my sustaining grace. Consider Paul and Silas, who, after being beaten and imprisoned, chose to pray and sing hymns to God. Their unwavering faith amidst suffering led to a miraculous earthquake that freed them and opened the hearts of the jailer and his household to salvation. This demonstrates that your response to trials can be a powerful witness to others, showcasing the transformative power of my love and grace. As Peter wrote in 1 Peter 1:6-7, "In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Your struggles, when entrusted to me, can become testimonies that draw others into my embrace." Reflect upon the parable of the prodigal son, who, after squandering his inheritance and experiencing great hardship, returned to his father in repentance. Instead of condemnation, he was met with open arms and a celebratory feast. This illustrates that no matter how far you have strayed or how severe your struggles, my mercy is always available to you. As it is written in Lamentations 3:22-23, "Because of the Lord's great love we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." Your struggles can lead you back to the heart of the Father, where restoration and joy await. Consider the early church, which faced intense persecution and hardship. Despite these challenges, they remained steadfast in faith, and the gospel spread rapidly, transforming lives and communities. This demonstrates that even in the face of adversity, my purposes prevail. As it is written in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Your struggles, when surrendered to me, become instruments through which my kingdom advances. Remember that I too endured suffering and hardship during my time on earth. In the Garden of Gethsemane, I faced the weight of impending crucifixion, feeling deep anguish. Yet I submitted to the Father's will, understanding that through my sacrifice humanity would find redemption. As it is written in Hebrews 4:15, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin." Your struggles are not foreign to me. I have walked the path of suffering and emerged victorious. Therefore take heart, for I have overcome the world. In your moments of trial, draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. Lay your burdens at my feet, and I will give you rest. Remember the promise in Isaiah 41:10. "So do not fear, for I am with you." Your struggles are the very places where my strength is made perfect. Trust in me, and you will find that even in the darkest valleys, my light will guide you, and my love will sustain you. My beloved, let me take you even deeper into the sacred journey of what happens when you trust me fully, not just with your lips, but with your heart, your fears, your future. When you surrender completely to my will, the chains of fear are broken, and I replace them with peace that surpasses all understanding. Imagine Abraham asked to offer his son Isaac, the promised child, on the altar. He trusted me fully, and his obedience unlocked a blessing that would ripple through generations. As it is written in Genesis 22:12, "Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Your trust is not just a statement, it's a sacred covenant, and I honor every ounce of faith you place in me. Consider the story of Daniel in the lion's den, surrounded by hungry beasts, yet untouched, unharmed, because his trust in me was unwavering. He prayed despite the threat, believed despite the danger, and I sent my angel to shut the lions' mouths. When you walk through the valley of the shadow of death and say, "I will fear no evil, for you are with me," You invite my power into your pain. The storms still rage, but now you walk on the water with me. Your faith is not about escaping hardship. It's about encountering me in the fire, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who walked unharmed with the Son of God in the furnace. Do not think small of your life. I am writing a story greater than your pain. Every tear you've cried is remembered. Every sleepless night, every anxious heartbeat, I know them all. Trust opens the doors for transformation. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. But those plans unfold as you trust. Not rush, not doubt, but trust. Trust like Mary did when told she'd carry the Savior of the world. She replied, "Let it be to me, according to your word." That trust birthed a miracle. And when you feel lost, like Peter after denying me 3 times, hear my call again. Do you love me? Because my plan for you doesn't end with your mistakes, it begins again with your surrender. Peter went on to lead the church not because he was perfect, but because he trusted my forgiveness. That same grace is available to you. You might feel unworthy, broken, ashamed, but I use broken vessels to carry rivers of living water. I use your lowest moments to lift others, and your scars to tell stories of healing. When you fully trust me, fear loses its grip. Anxiety melts into assurance. Doubt gives way to divine direction. Trusting me doesn't mean life becomes easy. It means you never walk alone. Even when you cannot see my hand, you can trust my heart. Like the blind man in John 9, I anoint your eyes with mud, and through your journey of washing you will see. My timing is perfect, and I am never late. And so I say to you, my child, do not hold back your heart from me. Give me your worry, your questions, your tears. Watch what I do with them. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your chaos into clarity. Your trust becomes a testimony, not only for you, but for everyone around you. Just like the centurion who trusted that I could heal from a distance, your faith reaches farther than you know. So today, if you hear my voice, do not harden your heart. I am standing at the door and knocking. Let me in, and I will dine with you. This is your sacred moment. This is where breakthrough begins. When you trust me, you will walk in freedom, in courage, in purpose. I am the way, the truth, and the life. In me, you lack nothing. Your struggles may have defined your season, but your trust will define your story. My beloved, the time has come to lift your eyes and realize your struggle is not just survival, it's sacred preparation. You are not forgotten, not for a moment. Every delay, every closed door, every tear you've cried is seen by me. Like the seed buried in darkness before it breaks into bloom, so too must you endure seasons where nothing seems clear. But oh, what beauty I birth in those hidden places. As the potter shapes the clay, I mold your heart through fire and flood, through silence and storms, through waiting and wondering. You were never meant to figure it all out, just to follow me step by step. When you trust, I align what's unseen. What man calls broken, I call becoming. What the world sees as failure, I see as faith that's forming. Look at Moses, overwhelmed, underqualified, yet chosen to lead a nation. He trusted me with every stammer, every fear, and through him, I parted seas. Or Esther, a young woman thrust into a palace of pressure who dared to believe she was born for such a time as this. Her courage changed history. And David, a shepherd boy overlooked by men but handpicked by me. His songs in solitude became anthems of nations. Child, your story is not delayed. It's divine. and your struggle is the ink I use to write legacy. Don't waste your pain, plant it in my promise. Don't despise the waiting, worship in it. Because worship in the wilderness is what opens rivers and deserts. I don't just rescue you from the fire, I walk with you in it. I'm not just your escape, I'm your endurance. And every step you take toward me, I redeem what the enemy tried to destroy. This is the time to rise, not in your own strength, but in mine. Trusting me fully doesn't mean the absence of storms, it means peace in the middle of them. It means you praise before the breakthrough. You give when you feel empty. You speak life when death surrounds you. Because that's what faith does. It sees me where eyes can't. It hears me in the silence. And it believes, even in the dark, that morning is coming. As it is written in Isaiah 43:19, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Yes, I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So, take courage, my child. Lift your head. You are not just enduring. You are elevating. You are not stuck. You are being stretched. You are not lost. You are being led. This is your sacred invitation. Come back to me. Trust me again. Surrender what's behind and believe for what's ahead. Speak my name in your doubt, and I will answer. Declare my truth over your fear, and I will fight for you. Walk with me in the unknown, and I will make the crooked places straight. Your story is not over. It's opening. And not just for you, but for those watching you walk through it with faith. Because, child, you're not just surviving. You are a testimony unfolding. And remember this. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this and subscribe to the channel God's Sacred Voice. Your breakthrough is someone else's hope. Your faith can be someone else's fire. Let your voice echo what heaven is already declaring. Your life matters, your pain has purpose, and your trust is changing everything.